Hopefully Charles tomorrow brings some good Pepsi and Dr. Pepper, Fanta. Fucking shit. Shit fucking water. Yeah, I feel better, not by much. At least we're not burping. Yeah, these drones have been hanging around the box past two nights, 3 nights. Some fucking asshole with a fucking guitar said they stole his fucking phones and laptops. There was someone hanging around out there last night. But for the past 3 nights, they've been hanging around that box. I think, yeah, 3 nights in a row.
Special
This month is almost over. Got this week, and that's it. Then we're going to be in November by Monday. Yeah, we got the umbrella today for nothing. Should have left it in the box. I was afraid it was going to rain. I was afraid. We started over 50%. 5 minutes, 50%. We started over.
Y luego regresaron a la...
Something like that that you would like to do.
Thanks for listening. Fucking tired. My shoulders. Always this corner. They fucking crowd that corner every fucking time. feet feel a lot better. After washing the insoles, it feels better. Where the fuck is everyone going, man?
I want to know the lore here. I want to know.
So, like I said, the Nephilim and the reptile giants, serpents, whatever, they had large enough brains to communicate telepathically, meaning that the brain had a large enough EMF field of its own to be able to communicate telepathically between each other. And this has been replicated today in modern times with voice-to-skull technology, where you have a machine, a radio machine that can be the medium between people. Yeah, and this mostly is this back fucking crew that's taking advantage of it and nobody else. So you see, that's you can replicate it, but you have to use, obviously, because these people got smaller brains. They don't have an EMF field strong enough to communicate telepathically, and you need a machine these days to make that happen, where they can receive and send voice over air by using a radio, some kind of radio frequency, television frequency, I don't know. That's how they communicate with these drones on the sidewalks. That's how they communicate with these drones in the queues. That's how they tell them if something is poison, something is not poison. You understand? And obviously this hominid crew is at a disadvantage because they cannot do that naturally, because they obviously have smaller brains. Obviously you can't really compare the brain of an animal with a brain that's 100 times bigger from a Nephilim, right? From a giant. But this is what sparks this ability to communicate telepathically, because the brains have an EMF field large enough. It really sparked their interest in the abilities of the Nephilim. Another one is that they were immortal. They say this in the Rings of Power. They say this in the Lord of the Rings, that the elves are immortal, and possibly the Nephilim were immortal as well. Well, technically, not really. It's just that back then, with the giant trees being as big as they were, having 2 suns instead of just one, having daylight 24/7, having more oxygen, having more oxygen and plenty of food, obviously from those giant trees. Obviously some of them were fruit trees. Can you imagine the size of the fruit? Yeah, it's pretty fucking big fucking fruit. And obviously that kind of environment, different EMF, planetary EMF, 2 suns, giant trees, giant fruits, giant vegetables, giant animals, giant everything, plenty. Yeah, the land of plenty, the land of milk and honey, pretty much. And coupled with 2 suns and natural daylight 24/7 and more oxygen in the atmosphere, they'd probably live longer. Let's say 500, let's say close to 1,000 years. It's not necessarily that they live forever. It's not necessarily that they live forever. They just live longer because the environment was a lot friendlier, was a lot more beneficial, because you had more oxygen, you had more food, you had giant trees, and you had two suns, and you had daylight 24/7. So the environment was a lot more beneficial, which obviously helped them live longer, but they still died. Yeah, they obviously still died. I would say maybe 500 to 1,000 years or so. And I would say maybe 500 to 1,000 years, because the environment was more beneficial than this one. And yeah, it's true. The reason why things are smaller these days, the reason why the trees are smaller, fruits, vegetables, animals, humans, that's the reason why. You don't have daylight 24/7 because you don't have 2 suns anymore, and you have a lot less oxygen in the atmosphere because you don't have giant trees, right? That's the reason why things are smaller these days, including humans. Yeah, you don't have 2 suns, you don't have giant trees to give you more oxygen so you can grow bigger, you don't have giant fruits and vegetables, you don't have giant animals, you don't have daylight 24/7, and you don't have 2 suns. So you're obviously going to grow less. Everything will grow less, right? Because you're missing 2 suns. Yeah, you don't have that. You don't have giant trees, giant fruits and vegetables, giant animals. You don't have daylight 24/7. You don't have the oxygen as well. Not anymore. And you're going to be growing a lot less. Yeah? So it's, I wouldn't say immortal, but definitely 500 to 1,000 years or so. Which is more than enough, I guess. 1,000 years is more than enough, I guess, to accomplish a lot of things and gain a lot of wisdom, right? Oh my God. 45%, 19 minutes. Wow.